You know, we're all championing the hair. Hopefully the hair will get away. It's only early in the morning, I haven't even been drinking yet. Hello everyone, we are off on a road trip today. There is a Nick in the background. We're off on a thrifting road trip with our friends Andrea and Sean. We're going to North Norfolk and I think the plan is to head towards the coast. So not quite sure, it's going to be a surprise, but you can come along with us and see what we get up to.
Gonna make sure it doesn't happen again. You and I have to be standing Joe all year.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
It's £1.50 please. Okay, card.
Oh no, we're going to get blog on blog action.
Jeff is welcome in here.
Ah, you're welcome.
Thank
Jeff.
you.
Cheers, Andrew. So,
So?
It's a standoff. I was going to say, we've only been in 2 or 3 and you've bought a stack of breakables already. I can't see your face, you're hiding behind a phone.
That's the best way. Yes, I have already. It's
I'll
heavy.
stop filming now.
Oh, okay. I haven't. I'm still filming. We're going in the hospice shop now.
Right, I'm going to go up. Shall I take Jeff with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Come on.
Go on. There he goes.
So we've just left Fakenham and we're on our way to Holt, I think. I think we're going to go and find some food somewhere. We're going to be treated to lunch, which is lovely, aren't we?
I know.
So looking forward to that. Yeah, Fakenham was lovely. It was a really quaint, pretty market town, and had some good charity shops with some good prices, and I bought quite a bit, which I will show you later. You might have seen a few bits that I was looking at on the shelves, so I will show you what I decided upon and what I actually bought at the end of this vlog. So on to Holt and some lunch. I'm starving.
Lunch!
We're back in the car. We didn't go around the charity shops in Holt. We decided we didn't have enough time, so we're heading to Sheringham. It's already 3:45, so depending on what time the charity shops shut in Sheringham, that's really difficult to say. Lots of SSHs. Shushes.
Know something, Sherlock.
So yeah, we'll see what we find, but if not, we're just going to have a little wander around. We had the most lovely lunch, and I realised that I just got too excited about it and forgot to film anything. I was going to film my lunch for you because we had lunch in this gorgeous place. I did put a little clip in. It's called Byford's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was lovely. Andrea and Sean, is one of their favourite places to go, so they treated us to lunch, and I had the best vegan sausage roll I think I've ever tasted there. So if you're ever in Holt, fully recommend eating there. It was lovely. Yes, so heading to Sheringham now, and let's hope that some of the charity shops are open. If not, we might just go to the beach.
You spotted anything?
A couple of little flower frogs there for £1.50.
Huh.
And there as well.
Is that jugging, I think? This one.
Policy.
Kind of cute.
It's nice. There's a whole set of Wedgwood down there, but they want £30 for it.
There's some balls. Can't see a price though. I don't see a price anywhere on it.
We're off to a relatively quiet start on this Thursday evening. Usual hot spots with some places in the air floating down. If you're heading towards those, not on the A146, coming on to Fakenham Road, continuing on to Holt Road, up Trade Station, Holt and Broad, and a little bit into Yarmouth on the A47 towards Vauxhall roundabout, and around the Gapfield roundabout and the Williams Way. Only 7 students to get through. The high speed is congested in Attleborough as London, and they're
There's some meek and stuff here. That's quite pretty.
So the Bilton's bowls there, look.
Oh, that's the same designer somewhere.
Yeah.
Take this one off.
Oh, this is midwinter.
Yeah. I think we've got one similar at home. Is that the
A
same
balloon mug.
Same one that we had
Oh
before?
yeah.
150 on it?
Yeah, I've still got the. Oh no, have I still got the balloon mug?
I think we sold
That to Elaine, didn't we?
We go to a viewer. Yeah, it's Vision. Is it not worth it without the lid? No? £3?
How much was it?
3.
3.
Right, they might be.
See, that's Romanian pottery, and I've had a couple of smaller ones, but that's a bit. £4.50 is probably a bit much.
Oh, there's another one.
No, it isn't. It's
Oh,
so good.
have you just put that there? Oh dear.
I'll pick that up with that one. Yeah. What does that say?
Have a look.
Something pottery.
Ingleton. I think it's Ingleton. Don't know.
It's nice. It's got the flower frog with it.
Okay. I think I'm going to grab these.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not think?
Yeah, if you want.
You don't sound convinced. Let's have a look. So I think that says Tonara. Definitely Mexico. So do you think it's similar to the birds we had?
I think it is.
Well, grab it if you think. What's it got on it?
4.
I can't do it one-handed. Yeah.
So, as promised, I've got everything here. I'm going to show you what we actually bought. It's a couple of days later. As you can see, I've changed my clothes. The weather is absolutely roasting and gorgeous out there. Unfortunately, the day that we chose to go, it was really overcast and quite chilly. So I was in a coat most of the day, and only a few days later, here I am in a t-shirt, and just, we're all roasting, aren't we? So that's the British weather for you. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the weather. We're here to talk about things that I've bought from charity shops to resell on Etsy or eBay or wherever. So the first shop that we went into was probably the place I bought the most. I could have carried on, to be honest, but then I was very aware that I was going to have to carry it, so I kind of made sure that I was picky about what I was buying and didn't carry on. But the prices were brilliant and there were lots of really nice things in there. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this set of Mountain Wood Collection side plates. We bought some plates at a boot sale when we went camping a couple of weeks ago, and I only paid 10p each for 7. So I bought the 7 for 70p, which was an absolute steal. And I've seen them selling before, and I know that I did regret not buying some when I saw some at a jumble trail a while back. So I thought 10p each, I'm going to take a chance and see how well they sell. So I have them listed on my Etsy and eBay shops currently. I've got them listed as singles, but with the option to do a multi-buy and to buy more. I wasn't really sure whether I should go for these side plates or not, but as you can see, they were only £1.50 for the 5. And I thought that was a pretty good price. So I thought I would give the side plates a go, see how well we do with those. Later on in the day, Nick actually found some more plates, and I can't remember how much these were. I don't know if they've got a price on them. Bear with, I'll have a look. This one is, it doesn't actually say Mountain Wood, it is Highland Florals collection, but it is the same company that makes them. This is Mountain Floral, this design. And he bought 4 of those. No price on those, so I can't remember how much he paid. But you might see in the video, I was a bit unsure. A, because they're really heavy, and I was thinking, we're gonna have to carry these around with us. And B, because I've just listed the other set, and they've been on a week or so, and there hasn't been that much interest. It might just be that they're a long tail, and you know, they'll sell eventually, but I was unsure whether I really wanted more. I thought, I want to test the water with the ones I barely paid any money on, just to see if that sort of thing sells. And yeah, so now we've ended up with 4 more, basically. So we'll see. I think he did look them up on eBay at the time and decided it was worth going for. So I trust him. Hopefully these will sell. Who knows? Watch this space. Okay, so the next thing I bought in the first charity shop was this celery jar. And the reason I bought that is because it is Pearson's. And I've had one of their stoneware sort of 2-tone, what do you call them, storage jars. People use them for utensils and for plant pots and vases, that sort of thing, just for decoration these days. They're really popular. And I bought one of those, which was Pearson's, and that sold well. So I thought something that was useful, such as a celery jar, that people can use as vases or planters or anything like that, you know, other than celery. I thought that was worth going for, and I paid £2.50 for that. I've looked up completed listings and what they're selling for currently, and I think that I'm going to do okay on that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. In a shop a bit later on, I found the kitchen utensils pot, which is also Pearson's, and I decided, I ummed and ahed a bit because it was £4.50, but I decided I'd take a chance on that for £4.50, and I think I'm going to do okay on that as well. Yeah, I'm not going to lose money, definitely going to get my money back on it, and hopefully that will sell 15 to 20, so yeah. I bought lots of mugs. Where to start with the mugs? I'll start with the one that I bought first in the first charity shop, and that's this gorgeous one. Very bright, very colourful. Saw it on the shelf and immediately thought, bet that's Whittard. Turned it over, and it is. So as you can see, I paid £2 for that. I've been doing really well with Whittard mugs. There's quite a market for them, people really enjoy them, people like to collect. So yes, that is a good mug to go for. If you see Whittard, usually, let me see, take the sticker off so you can see underneath. The Whittard of Chelsea ones seem to do better. What else did I get? This one. I think this is one I got in the first charity shop and I paid £1 for it. And it's nothing particularly special. It's definitely vintage. It says made in England. It doesn't have any maker's mark on it. I did think it looked very similar to Ashdale pottery mugs, but it doesn't say Ashdale on it, so it probably isn't. But I love the design. Look how lovely that is. Lovely little country design with a fox chasing a hare. Perhaps a little bit gruesome rather than cute, but I love the illustration on it, so I went with that for £1. Let's just say they're frolicking through the meadow. You know, we're all championing the hare. Hopefully the hare will get away. It's only early in the morning, I haven't even been drinking yet. Okay, what shall I go for next? I'm on mugs, so I'll show you the mugs that I bought. Vintage again, made in England, I think Tams, made by Tams. Who remembers? Groovy Chick. It is a bang on the door, Groovy Chick mug. Very, very 90s. It was only 50p. Recently I sold another bang on the door mug, so there's definitely a market for 90s nostalgia at the moment. So I grabbed that for 50p. And then found this for £1. Mickey Mouse. You know I love my Disney, but turn it around and you can see that it is Euro Disney, which wasn't in existence for very long before they became Disneyland Paris. So it definitely dates it with the Euro Disney on it. And I just thought that would be a really nice item for a Disney collector. And it's still got its original price tag on the bottom there, 25 francs. In the time before the euro. So I thought that was a pretty good find. In the same shop, I bought this really sweet owl mug. It's stamped on the bottom foreign. And I think I've said this before in my videos, that basically if something is stamped foreign, then it's likely to have been made in Germany or Japan, I think. It's post-war, so it's going to be 50s, 60s. And the reason it's stamped foreign is because people didn't want to buy items from countries they had been at war with. So they stamped them foreign, so you didn't actually know where the item had come from. That's my understanding anyway. I'm sure, you know, if I'm wrong, please do correct me. But yes, vintage, I think 60s, that looks very 60s to me. Vintage 60s mug with an owl on. Very, very cute. Still on the mugs. This caught my eye on the shelf because I'm a Virgo and it is a Virgo mug. So I was scanning the shelf, I saw that, it said Virgo, and I thought, oh, that looks interesting, nice sort of tankard style mug. I'm not in the market for a mug like this. I do, as you know, I do have an awful lot of mugs. and this probably wouldn't be a mug that I would want to drink out of or I'd want to keep. However, I picked it up, looked at the bottom, and it is made by Kernel. Oh, yeah, Jeff's getting involved. Bear with. He's heard another dog or seen another dog. Anyway, as I was saying, it's still going, has to have the last word. So turned it over, and it is made by Kernewek. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it is made in Cornwall. They're very similar to Foster's pottery, and I don't know, because sometimes pottery is merged or they were bought out by each other, so I don't know if Foster's and Kernewek are to do with each other. Maybe somebody will know and be able to let me know in the comments below. But I had a seal once which looked like Foster's pottery. It was the brown drip glaze, and that was definitely Kernewek. I've not seen anything like this before, but I thought it was worth grabbing. £1.50 for a Kernewek Virgo mug. And talking of which, I then found another Kernewek item. Don't know if you can see that, it's probably really blurry at your end. And it was a vase. So I paid £2.95 for that, which wasn't sure if that was too much, but hopefully again 15 to 20. So I thought that was really pretty, a poppy design. Yeah. What's next? I do like a bit of chance glass, and I think we've had this design before. It's a sandwich tray, could also be used on a dressing table. It was only £1. Really, really pretty design. So yeah, done well with that in the past. So I thought that was worth grabbing for £1. Oh, I forgot this mug. I had two of these. I had a pair previous to this, and then Nick spotted it in the window for £1.50. I think I bought the last pair for £2 for the two, but I bought it as three in the same shape, but two were balloons and another one was a different design. And for a split second I couldn't remember. I thought that maybe the pair that I had sold to Elaine were different and I still had a balloon one, and then I remembered no, I had sold the balloon ones to Elaine, so I now have one of each again. So if anybody missed out and they really liked the balloon mug, then let me know. Message me on Instagram, and yeah, we'll sort something out. And then I picked up this. I paid £3.50 for it, which is quite a lot really, but I do love my studio pottery, and I felt like this was a really saleable item. It's gorgeous. It's got its frog on the top. It looks to be, I think it's Ingleton pottery. Need to do some research on that. But I really love the design, and it's a very sweet flower bowl. So yeah, I think my money's safe in that. It's really gorgeous. What haven't I shown you? There's this little guy. I bought this for ourselves. I have a little collection of animals and little woodland animals, etc. in our cottage, and he is super cute. Paid £1.50 for him. He looks as if he's studio pottery, but I can't see any maker's mark on him at all, so he's probably quite mass produced, but he is so sweet and I couldn't leave him behind. So I've brought him to find a home for in our cottage. And then I think I've saved the best till last. In the very last charity shop, in fact, it was actually the last thing I bought, I spotted this on a shelf. And I did almost miss it, actually. It was the same shop that I bought the flower bowl from, and I had that in my hand, and Nick was saying, "Are you done then? Are you ready to leave?" Yeah, I'm ready to leave. And then I spotted this. I'm very glad I did. Look how beautifully painted that is. And for those of you in the know, you'll recognise immediately that this is Mexican pottery. And the mark on the bottom there was hard to make out. It took us a while to figure out the first word, which actually is a randy. I was pretty sure the middle word said Tonala. If you can hear Jeff, he's chasing a fly behind me, it's quite amusing. And it definitely says Mexico. So I was very sure it was Mexican pottery from the look, and also because when I turned it over you can see it says Mexico. But there are lots of collectors of Tonala pottery. We've had a few pieces from Ken Edwards in the past, and he is very sought after, and we did really well with his pieces. So I felt, you know, quite excited by this when I saw it. We paid £4 and got it home and researched. A randy Tonala ware doesn't sell as well as Ken Edwards, but it does have a following. It does sell quite well, just not as expensive as Ken Edwards pieces. But £4 is safe all day long. Yeah. It's not going to be in the hundreds or anything like that, but I'm thinking £30 to £40 probably on this piece. So he's definitely our best find of the day, and he's definitely the star of the show. I was about to wrap up the video and then I realised I forgot to show you these. A set of bowls. Nick found these. We have a set of different design, but they're Biltons in our cupboard, which we use all the time. And Nick spotted these. They were £3 for 6. And he said, "Oh, I wonder if they've got a resale value, because we don't need any more bowls." And again, I was thinking of the weight and carrying them. So I wasn't too keen, but he looked them up and he said, yes, I'm getting them. They're definitely worth getting. So it's another one for your radars. Biltons, the nice sort of 1970s designs. Yeah, they're really nice actually. As I say, we've got a set of our own and we use them all the time. And as you can see, they are detergent proof. They're underglazed, so they're actually really good to put in the dishwasher. Anyway, that really is the end now. So I'm going to wrap up the video, and thank you all so much for watching and coming along with us for the day. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video. As usual, let me know which item was your favourite. Were there any items that you saw that I missed? Because I know there are always items that I miss that I should have picked up. My favourite of the day, definitely the Mexican pottery bull, but I also am totally in love with my little owl and can't wait to find a home for him. So I shall say goodbye for now. Take care everyone, see you soon.